Hey guys, welcome back to JR14. Here I am with another video for you guys today. And yes, we are back in the Accord. Why? I'm sick of this thing and I'm going to replace it. And I'm gonna explain to you why I'm replacing it in this video. So without further ado, let's get started with this video right now. Okay, so as you guys remember, I installed this about a little less than a year ago. I installed this, I think October of last year or November of last year. It's the A-Shore 9-inch display head unit for the 2003 to 2007 Honda Accords. Now, there's a couple of things that I did not like about this. One, it comes with this whole bezel here because the screen sticks out. So this whole upper thing with the vents comes with this. It does come with this. The only issue that I have with it is that I had to Dremel this out, and of course it's just loose in there right now. I've dealt with it for a year, but it's getting annoying now, and that's one issue. That's not the main issue though. I can live with that. The main issue is with the screen. So sometimes when I'm driving, the screen likes to glitch and there's pixels out of the screen. So sometimes, well, not pixels out of the screen just doesn't work sometimes, and it gets a little annoying because I use Waze a lot. I love wireless Apple CarPlay, and this does have that. And one thing I do notice is that it's kind of blocking my view a little bit. I kind of wish that this was flat all over again. The last radio that I had was the Desea. Now the reason, and that was the 10-inch. Most of the Accords had that 10-inch display here with the controls. But the issue with that one was that my defroster wasn't working. So I was like, let me just revert back to the stock head unit to see if that works with no issues. And it hasn't. And since I've installed this, my AC and all climate controls have been working perfectly. But now I want to see a different style head unit that is not that common in these cars as far as aftermarket. And that is a 12-inch display head unit that goes from here all the way down here, and it will delete this too. So it's going to be a whole big 12-inch screen that will support Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and all of my functionalities as well. And that's in this big box right here. So, without further ado, before I actually do the unboxing for this, it's getting dark, as you guys can see. So I want to go ahead and disassemble all of this first. And I'm going to do that in a quick time lapse with my GoPro that's set up right here, so you guys will be able to see that. If you guys do want to watch me do a how to disassemble this, as far as like how to take everything apart, the head, the cowl for the air vents, the radio head unit itself, and the cubby here, I will put a link card up top on the upper right hand corner of the screen where you can see the first radio that I installed in this car, where I took my step by step to do it. But yeah, so we're gonna get started with that right now. All right, so here we are. Like I said, we have everything disassembled. Now we're gonna unbox this guy. Like I said, this guy, I'm actually gonna put the company name right here. And I reached out to them and they actually wanted to have me have this unit because they actually thought it would have been good for the channel as well as for the build, because a lot of people don't even do this style head unit, or a lot of people don't even know it exists. So I'm gonna take this out real quick and I'm gonna go through what's in the box so I can show you. All right, so I had to take out the cowl with the head unit, but then to take the head unit out, it's actually screwed onto the cover. So I had to unscrew that, unplug everything from the stock radio, take out the cubby here. And then this is the new head unit right here. It is a 12.1-inch display Tesla style head unit, and it goes completely here. So it's gonna cover the whole screen. I mean, the screen is gonna cover the whole entire layout. So one drawback with that is that I'm not gonna have a storage cubby anymore. However, I really don't use it that much, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue. I'm excited about this. I think it's gonna look great. Hopefully it's not like the other radios. I'll put an Amazon, I'm an Amazon affiliate, so I will put the link for this down in the description below. It is a pricey radio, but you know, hopefully a radio that is expensive, hopefully it's worth it. Also, you have the rear view camera here. I'm going to attempt to install this properly tonight, as well as all the wiring for the AC controls and everything that's needed to plug into the back of this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything situated now, and hopefully this is as easy as I'm thinking it is. All right, so I just wired everything up and this is what it looks like. I mean, so far so good. The screen is very bright, but I have to go through some settings. I still have to put everything back, as you can see here, but I just wanted to test it out. The controls work well, and literally it's very simple. It's just, you know, the air radio antenna, the GPS for the navigation, and apparently this thing's voice activated because Apple CarPlay. It is voice activated. Oh, this is cool. All right, so far I like this a lot, and I want to see if this is wireless. If this is wireless, then that's great, but I would need my phone for that. But I'm gonna get everything all set up here, and then I'm gonna just show you the end product and show you how everything looks. So let's get to it. When I tell you this thing makes no sense, holy crap. This thing makes no sense, but I like it. I really do. The build quality is really good on it. The buttons don't feel cheap. Now I'm not gonna do, you know, I'm gonna put everything back together. But I just bolted it in, and it feels really solid in here. And also just the finish, see the color difference between here and here. It actually really does match well with the dash. I mean, obviously I got to put the hood cowl on for the vents on top of here, and then I got to put everything back down here to get everything situated. But this is really nice. And I'm going to make a separate video on this to go through all of the features and how I like it for my everyday use. So yeah, I'm going to put everything back together and show you the finished product with the screen on. But yeah, guys, this is it in the car, and I love it. This thing is absolutely great. It's the icons are nice and big for me to access while I'm driving. It's pretty responsive, and like I said, everything is here. There's a lot of other features with this head unit. I really specifically wanted to use it for Apple CarPlay. Like for instance, these are the maps right here. So like, you know, like literally you have the whole screen for your maps, and it's just absolutely great. I love this for this specific reason personally, just because of the fact that, you know, it's easy to see. I have the whole screen. It shows me a little bit more of the route. Also just the breakup of everything. You know, you have your icons here, and then if you want to go back to the split screen, this is how it splits everything up. So you have navigation here, the maps up there, and then like, you know, like your radio stations there, or whatever you're listening to on either Spotify or Apple CarPlay. Again, this works for Android Auto as well, and it is wireless. Climate controls here on the bottom, but they replicated in hard functional buttons here. And this is actually pretty cool. It's pretty intuitive. Like, I actually don't mind this at all. It does have dual settings here, but again, my car, considering it's an SE trim, it does not have dual zone climate control in this vehicle, but it just pretty much mirrors what the driver's side is anyway. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool features on this radio head unit that I'm going to show you in a later video. I want to make sure that I have some time with the unit itself, and to ensure that I have some time with the head unit by itself. And also I want to make sure that I want to take the time. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. There will be a full review of this head unit coming very soon, shortly on the channel. So I haven't come out with a lot of videos in a while. A lot of things are changing with the channel very soon. And definitely one of them is most likely going to be regarding the Mark 7, but that's a later video at another time. But here's the head unit. This thing is, like I said, it's awesome. It's great. I love using it so far. I'm going to give you my extended review of this head unit after a couple of months. So that will probably be the next video for you guys. And it would probably be not too long. It won't be a couple months away because I've already used this for this long. I'm just closing this video out. So I will give you my full synopsis of what I believe, or my opinion on how this radio head unit is. How do I like it compared to my other one that was up here? And that's it. But if you did like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to JR14. And you guys always remember, another head unit installed in the Accord. You guys always remember that cars are a lifestyle. Take care.